Hello, people on the internet. This is me, BashTheOutcast, back again, actually trying to do a weekly podcast here with my first ever guest and my first ever female guest on this thing, probably the first and only,
Bang
the
bang.
Wolf, the Wolf, aka Geeky TV on the
What's up?
YouTubes.
What's up? What's up?
She's
How's
done
everybody?
some voice work for me on my mods and stuff and whatnot, and we've been friends for like over half a month. I mean half a year now. Like half a month. Like you really do this to me after a month. So she doesn't know how my podcasts usually go.
I do
So
not.
I'm gonna explain to her on podcast, right? So this is how it
Okay.
usually goes. I pick out random news things I can find. I find pretty much either disturbing or interesting stuff that either makes me angry or makes me want to talk about it. I have a segment called Cunt of the Week where I try to find a news article of a woman being shitty and then just pick that apart. But
Okay.
before we go through any of that stuff, all the news and terrible things I found over the internet this past week, I'm going to ask a couple questions about you because, that's how every good interviewer slash podcaster do it now, I think. So,
Right, right.
how did you start YouTube and how you get the name Geeky TV for your YouTube channel?
It was about 2012-ish, and I was on YouTube before then. But when I was on there, I noticed there black females like really talking about like geek stuff, and I thought that was. I went to college for digital media and animation, and this was where I got the idea to do Geeky TV because I had all these black female friends that we would talk about anime and comics and all that shit with us in our presence. So I wanted an outlet or network where women of color have a voice on all things geek. And I got Geeky TV. I I really don't know. I didn't sit down and brainstorm any like name ideas. It kind of just like appeared in my head. So and it is still going on now.
Yeah, since 2013, so that's like 4 years.
Yeah.
But luckily for me, I can relish in the fact that even though she has more subscribers, I've been on YouTube longer, so making videos. Now,
Well,
now, let me be clear: they're not good videos. They're cringy, like 11-year-old videos. Okay.
I mean, I have a a channel that I started before I did Geeky TV, but it was more art based stuff. Y'all will never know the name of that though.
Yeah, she won't say it on podcast because she'll be internally embarrassed, even though 5 people will probably watch this. So
Hey man, it's
anyway,
all good.
anyway, so she also raps. For anyone who doesn't know, she's a rapper.
I spit fire bars,
She's a lyrical, spiritual, miracle lyricist.
fam.
So,
Hey
and by the
man,
way, if she sounds weird, it's because connection stuff. And besides the fact that I can't fix it, if I try to, I might actually have a stroke. So,
Oh
yes,
man, that's serious.
yes. Now, before I even go into the new stuff, also let's talk about. Well, I don't have any real opinion on this, but let's
You,
talk about YouTube bullshittery for like a couple minutes
oh,
because
bro.
I feel like
I got a video that I'm trying to do for that. Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah, so let's get a little like taste of that on this podcast. So if you don't know, YouTube has been fucking people over with the advertisement shit. So me, I don't put advertisements for my video for 2 reasons. One, I don't give a shit, and two, I'm like 119 now. I've been getting like a bunch of subscribers lately.
190.
Yeah. Yeah, because no one shouts me out, so yeah, that's why I'm so low. No, I don't give a shit.
I mean, I'm still low to be here for 4 years. I'm a fucking Formula fan.
I mean, compared to Rezzy, yes, but
Yeah.
but anyway, so you go into your little spiel real fast, and then we start getting into these news articles.
Man, that's how I feel, fam. I have over 300 videos on this goddamn channel.
I only have
I
like
put a lot of
89
effort.
public.
Huh?
I only have like 89 or 90 videos public. The rest are like work in progress for my map and like just videos that I don't have up because of music copyright stuff that I didn't even
Copyright
want
and all
up.
that bullshit.
Yeah, but I just don't. I just unlist it. I don't delete it because I want people to see it if they want to.
I
To be on
feel you on
playlist.
that. I got I have a lot of different things going on my channel, as you know. I got skits, I got reviews, I got
There's an
rap.
occasional voiceover from time to time.
Yeah, I'm starting to do voiceovers more and more. I got voice acting jobs on that. So I mean, I do a lot of different things, and YouTube kind of bodied my channel because I have workout videos that I do.
Jesus Christ, the connection is terrible. Damn it. Whoa, stop for a second. Hold up. Because my internet, I don't know if it's my internet or it's just the connection, but like it's just so shit. I gotta fix that. Wolf. Wolf, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I just had to disconnect and reconnect because I didn't know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Everything's going to shit. Robot voices everywhere.
No, I hear.
Yes.
I don't even remember what the hell I was saying. Basically, I do a lot of different things on the channel, and YouTube is really finicky about whatever the bot is catching up, like picking up. I don't know.
Goddamn phones.
Yeah, my phone vibrating like a motherfucker. I'm sorry, I got like Twitter shit on my phone.
It's
a
like
pop-ups.
in Wolf's like clean speak, it's really messing her up. In my speak, I would say it's like, I'm not gonna say it because I don't want her to be all weird and like cringe right now. She is a guest, and I have to be respectable to my guest. So I swear to God, this is terrible.
Robot.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always take the first portion and then we get.
Yeah, I'm going to edit this. Jesus Christ, dude.
Clip it.
Wait, Wolf, hold up. I don't know if you can even hear me, but I'm gonna go to my router and like press the button to like try to make it better. I'll be right back. Boop.
That robot voice though. All right, sounds good, man. I will sit here.
And I'm back from my living room, and now I'm back in my room.
So
I can't hear anything because I don't have my earplugs in. Okay, okay, we should be okay now, for a little bit.
All right, cool.
But yeah, basically, but
yeah, go ahead. No,
but the moral of the story, YouTube is fucking people in the ass more than what's a good analogy? I guess porn stars. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on.
No, I got it. Yo, hold up. Hey.
This podcast is just fucked right now.
Having an interview. How is all hell outside these doors like we ain't got the walls?
I'm having an interview with you too, dude.
I'm in the middle of an interview. You loud.
I'm having an interview with someone who has like 119 subscribers. Leave me alone, damn it.
Basically, hey man.
I know this kid for like 7 months. Leave me alone.
Relax. My bad. I'm usually trying to be, professional, but there was no way to hide that shit. They was loud as hell for no reason. Anyways,
It wasn't that loud.
YouTube's giving us their ass to kiss, kind of like how Rikishi did in WWE. That's what they're doing. That's what YouTube is doing. It's pretty much like if you're not getting 1,000 views within 7 days, even if the content even if there's nothing wrong with the content, they're not gonna fix it. That's how bad they're screwing people over. Like even with the copyright issues, you can like still submit it and have a chance of it getting fixed. But now YouTube is just like, oh, you know what? You're not one of our big YouTubers, therefore you're not going to make money. Period.
You're not Jake. I make fake allegations about abuse, Paul.
Yeah, man. Like if you're doing ethical stuff on YouTube for the most part, it's an uphill battle, man. For real.
Oh, I'm gonna spoil a little bit right now. Sorry to interrupt. But I'm in the works right now of making a single. This is the only time I'm ever gonna talk about like YouTube bullshit. Just a rant on just all the big like fake ass YouTubers. That's like a big rant
Hell
I'm
yeah!
doing.
Oh my god.
People can join in if they want to do a big ass collab. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing it though.
Yeah, man.
Nevertheless.
It's annoying how fake the content on YouTube has gotten to.
Okay, but let's stop shit talking YouTube. This isn't
Fuck
2016
YouTube.
anymore. Yeah, you use the site where you say fuck YouTube. Go to Vimeo then.
Yeah.
Get a smaller fan base there. Nah. But
Oh.
let's sidetrack that. I was gonna talk about video game stuff, but the only things I would really like talk about is like Dirty 2K18, which I don't think Wolf knows about, and I don't really know too much about Dragon Ball.
I know that 2K18 has female basketball players in it.
No, Dirty 2K18.
That's what?
Wrestling. Dirty 2K also makes wrestling games now.
Oh, you're saying WWE?
Yes.
I didn't hear that part. When you just said 2K18, I was just assuming basketball because that's.
Nah, I'm not no more. I don't play basketball no more, fam. I'm not that black no more. But let's move on to this to these news articles. There are like I got like 7, which is really good for like stuff. So the first one I have up here is and you can jump in whenever you want when I talk about this stuff.
Okay.
So a 13-year-old boy died on the first day of school.
How did?
No, there's a reason. It's not that bad as you think.
I was about to say, how did that happen? Like,
because he had okay, let me read the article, a little bit of it first.
Alright.
Less than an hour before the collapse that led to his death, 13-year-old Peyton West stood smiling on the front porch of his house. The ritual of the first day of school picture has once seemed out of reach for Peyton, who was born with, I don't know how to pronounce that word, words,
no idea what
words. Yes, words. It's a heart syndrome, essentially. That's all you really need to know.
Oh, okay.
Having 3 open heart surgeries before his 5th birthday. Yes,
Jesus
tragic.
Christ.
It was threatened again earlier this year in March when his health entered a sudden tailspin that only a heart transplant could correct, which I think he got a successful heart transplant. A Facebook group, etc., etc. So let me get to what happened. So basically, I'm going to do a little sidetracking here. He was on his way to school. He woke up 6 a.m. Everything was good. He was feeling okay. He got in the car, whatnot.
Okay.
The normal thing for a 13-year-old boy in America. So he's driving. Then all of a sudden he said he doesn't feel right. So they go to the hospital, and at 10:30 he dies in the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah. Phones.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Stop it.
Stop misbehaving, phone.
God.
Throw it out the window, pick it back up.
It's like one right after another, too. My bad. All right, so the 13-year-old was driving?
Yes.
Dog.
It's sad. I know. It's very sad. Now, this is lighthearted. This is like one of the lighthearted things I'm bringing up first before we get to all the like horrible things America has to offer this week. But this is a sad event. Prayers, if whatever you believe in, God, Allah, whatever, prayers out to you, whatever you believe in, because that's sad.
Most definitely. That's a sad story. Jesus
I'm not even gonna make a joke.
That was pretty heavy.
I'm not gonna make a joke because that's not the thing I shouldn't do. Okay, next one. Woman arrested for running over / killing a man who tried to stop a fight in Pablo, and this is in Colorado. By the way,
Wait.
That's what it says. It looks like Pablo. It could be it's pronounced something else. I don't know. I'm not a news anchor, so leave me alone.
Okay.
So,
all right.
So a man was run over and killed after trying to intervene in an altercation in downtown Pablo this weekend. Christopher, whatever your last name is, 25-year-old, was run over in the 100 block of Central Plaza at about 2:30 a.m. So somebody must have been drinking.
Yeah.
Witness says that the driver was 29-year-old Rochelle Hernandez. Hernandez was arrested and transported to Pablo County Detention Center, where she will face charges of second-degree murder, according to the state released by the police. I don't have the full context because they're still investigating. But if it's because he got ran over because she was... Okay, you go first. Wait.
No, I'm trying to make sure I understand fully what the hell is going on.
He tried to stop a fight, and at the end, he got ran over by a car. That's what happened. And this woman ran him over.
That lucky stuff, bruh.
So, yeah, you should be happy you wasn't in last week's episode, because last week's episode, there was someone in the Bronx who had child porn on their computer, who was only getting 2 to 6 years in jail. Like, yeah. You want to know the worst part? You want to know the worst part? He had over 500 images and videos of minors, like I guess babies to like 3.
Nah,
on his computer. Yeah, you're lucky. I don't have anything like that. I have some stuff that worse, but not that bad. But if this woman ran him over because he tried to stop him and his boyfriend or love interest or fuck buddy or whatever, that's just messed up. That's just stupid. Spanish people. Yeah. I'm not even gonna say Spanish. Everyone is stupid. I think that's. Yeah. I don't care how smart you are. You're still stupid. So is that phone. It's mentally retarded. Anyway.
Hey man, I'm sorry. I'm a popular person apparently.
A popular person? Until you get 20K subscribers, you're not that damn popular. Okay?
I'm not talking about out here on these interwebs. Okay.
You're talking about in real life. I don't count real life because I'm not in real life.
Hey man, trust me. I was making 20.
Sorry, not everyone can be pretty.
I can't even get half of the subscribers. I got to go over and support me on Patreon. So I'm out here.
Yeah,
struggling.
I saw that part that you added at the end. I was gonna literally comment on it. You can't donate if you're a kid.
Says who?
Says me, because I can't donate. Trust me, if I could, I would, but I can't.
Man, it's all good. It's just like one of those things where it's like YouTube is making it very difficult to be a content creator.
Well, unless you're not trying to get money from it, then
at this point,
then you can have fun.
I mean, but like, who does work, man? Countless hours go into the fucking YouTube videos, bro.
There's only like
that video that I posted yesterday, 8 minutes. It took like 2-3 hours to just merge the files because I have that MacBook always saying it's full.
Well, you have a shitty Apple computer. That's why.
All the work that I be doing. Huh?
Because you have a shitty Mac computer. Well, who uses Apple computers for videos?
Sweetheart, I got a 2012 MacBook that was bought brand new, bro. The shit works fine. It's just always saying that it's full because I have so many big files on the computer.
Yeah, because it's Apple. I don't have to explain to you how Apple is a piece of shit. Okay?
Well, yeah, Apple is a piece of shit.
We'll go on that on a later subject. You know? Dude, save up $500 and get a gaming PC. Literally,
I have a gaming PC. I just need to get a video card for it.
You mean a graphics card or a video card?
Nah, this one in particular has like separates.
Oh.
So I need like a video card.
No, I feel dumb. Shut up. Anyway.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Trust me, I work on computers and video games all day, bro.
Anyway, we have the next one.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said yeah.
This was in New York too. This makes it even worse. 9-year-old boy was shot by his brother, who was a 10-year-old. Anyway,
what do they do? Pick up their father's gun or something?
In New York doesn't know what fathers is. What's a father, man?
All right.
I can make that joke because I don't know where my father is, so I can make that joke.
I'm from DC, so I can't.
She's like, I can't relate.
Nah, I mean, I kind of the same. Well, I knew who they were.
I know who he is. I just haven't seen him in years.
They're just not around. So,
New York Let me read this. New York authorities say that 9-year-old boy fatally shot inside his family's home was hit by a bullet shot by the older brother from a gun illegally owned by the boy's father. Oh, you was right.
Knew it.
But it was illegally. So
fucking knew it. Well, I wasn't gonna guess if it was legal or illegal. I know that New York got strong ass gun laws though.
Yeah. I'm probably, when I get older, I'm probably only, hold up, I'm gonna have to mute myself real fast. And we're back from stuff. Anyway, let's keep going.
But, all right, I was harassing my dog.
That doesn't sound right.
I was, because he.
No, you don't understand the thought process when I hear I'm insulting my dog when it comes to a woman. Have you not seen Whitney, Wisconsin on the YouTubes?
No, thankfully. I said harassing my dog.
Yo, here's the thing. Okay, I'll give you a little context. That girl, she has sex with dogs. Or used to. I don't know if she does. And she
Bruh,
had
I
a
didn't
video
even know
saying
that.
how having sex with dogs was
Dog.
better, right? So when I hear abusing dogs, immediately what I think of is girls having sex with their
That's
dogs.
gross, dude. No.
I'm sorry, but
He
that's
was
what I.
laying on my foot. My foot was going to sleep, so I was shaking his head
It was
with my
funny
feet.
because at the end of that video, the dog starts sniffing near her vagina. I was like, no,
Uh,
stop the madness.
is she of the Caucasian variety?
Yes.
Let's see.
She has like a bunch of like short like porn videos on like Tumblr.
I don't. Oh god,
It
no.
makes it worse because she's
Wait,
kind of
on YouTube?
attractive. No, Tumblr.
Oh, I thought you said YouTube. I was about to say. So
No,
you
she's
mean to
not
tell
Zoe
me,
Berger. She don't put her nudes on YouTube.
bro? I was about to say. So you mean to tell me that my content isn't advertiser friendly?
No, she got. I think she was the last time I heard of her. She had a warrant on her. So I don't know if she's in jail
yeah, because
actually.
bestiality is
No, it's not
illegal.
because of that. It's something else. Because
Oh,
in certain states of the United States, bestiality is cool.
Ah!
I should probably like Google it real quick to see if it's in your state, so I can laugh my ass off more. But we'll go on down a later
No,
date.
I'm almost no. Hold up. I refuse to believe the DMV area is allowing such fuckery. Hold up.
You're gonna look it up yourself?
Yes.
Well, I'll talk about this news case that we completely ignored.
Okay.
So, first of all, how do you not know how to put a gun high enough for a 10-year-old not to unless the 10-year-old is as tall as LeBron James? I don't think he's gonna be able to get a gun. So you must be having that thing willy nilly.
He had that shit laying around.
Yeah, because there's no way. I don't believe that a 10-year-old can just get a gun from like a high place and be like, "Hey, daddy, look what I have!" Bam, someone's dead. So what?
Bruh, this is nasty.
I told you.
It says in Maryland, there's only a sodomy law applicable. So if it's a male human fucking a male animal, then it's illegal, but everything else is free range. DMV, what are we doing?
DMV, what are we doing? Yeah, like
okay, I'm sorry. Please continue.
Well, like I said, it's not like a 10-year-old's gonna one day like see a shotgun on a high ass mantle and just get it somehow and be like, "Hey, daddy, look what I have!" Shoots the 9-year-old in the fucking face and all his brains and shit comes out. Like, I don't understand how that's happening. Hopefully this guy gets arrested and his kids get taken away. Because,
his one kid is already dead.
His one kid. Well, the other one's gonna get taken away to the morgue. The other one's going to the.
God took that kid. Jesus.
God, are you sure God would let that kid get shot?
Hey man, bro, I'm not gonna sit here.
I would say the devil would do that.
I ain't even gonna sit here and pretend like I got the answers to all that mumbo jumbo. But
yeah, that's why I talk. That's why I don't talk about religion. That's why I don't bring it up unless it's sarcastic.
I mean, yo, look. I ain't gonna pretend like I understand that shit. I hate people who think shit is absolute. We ain't got the answers.
Okay.
Unless you've been up there, you don't fucking know what's going on.
Okay, we got like 4 more.
Let's just hope that the soul of the child went to a better place. Let's put it that way.
Yes, that makes that you can't get any flack for that because then you look like a dick. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like.
By the way, this was in Virginia.
I don't want him to get snatched up by the other end. Like, that's foul.
By the way, if you think that's bad, this is a little bit worse. 2-year-old was thrown from dirt bike and killed by car.
Wait, what the hell was a 2-year-old? What?
I'm assuming that some dickhead in his 20s was bike riding and had the baby thing on the back of the bike, and it must have fell off and went into the road, and the car was like, I got a cargo, I have a condo in Manhattan, baby, and then just blood, baby guts, and possible sodomy, some words that was equally as bad as what I'm saying now, all that stuff.
That's awful, bro.
Yes.
So, like,
let me read it though. This was in Virginia, by the way. Authorities say Virginia, yes. The place
DMV, what are we doing?
By the way, this place, I don't know if nobody really knows this, but I was born in Long Island. But I moved, my mom moved us to Virginia for 5 years, and I came back because my grandmother had a stroke. By the way, she's still alive and kicking and being awesome, so,
Glad to hear.
She just can't move as much and whatnot, blah, 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 blah. She's still good, okay? She turned 69 this year, boys. Hey. So many jokes for the 69ers, but...
The golden year.
Yeah, the golden year. Because you can 69 everyone. Anyway. Authorities say the 2-year-old was killed after being thrown from a dirt bike he was riding with his father. Of course, all these idiots, Okay, hold up. Before I finish this, why are all the dumb people having sex and having children? Get abortions.
I genuinely
get that coat hanger, tie it up, and jam it up there like this was a makeshift abortion clinic, okay? Sorry for the images, Wolf, but I just needed it to be known that you don't need to have kids all the time. There's a statistic going around that by 2050, it will be 9 billion people in this world. Assuming that there isn't a nuclear war or the world it literally just eats itself whole, which I'm praying it does.
You see what's going on, so I'm pretty sure we'll be in an apocalyptic war zone soon.
Everyone gets their guns and shotguns. Guns and shotguns,
makes
nice.
Weapons and whatnot.
Get a shank and throw it across the road.
Oh no, that's the wolf is prepared.
Oh, this is even worse. 21-year-old Deshaun T. Brown, so you already know that sounds black, was riding the youth dirt bike with his son when he crashed the bike while trying to cross the road.
We're doing this?
Yes, because Deshaun. Look, I'm gonna send you it right now. What the name is, okay? And tell me if that's white.
But that sounded like.
Tell me if that's white. Tell me if that's white.
No, it's not.
Tell me that's white.
Well, I'm just saying, Virginia, DMV area. That just sounds like somewhere in the country.
Civil War. Civil War 2. Let's go.
Bruh, what are we doing out here?
We can have the ignorant outcast wolf pack, and then we can just go against the racist people from Charlottetown or whatever that's from. Whatever happened with the woman getting run over.
Wow. Okay, so
this is fucked though.
Yeah, that is fucked as shit.
But the guy also got critically damaged and he's in the hospital with life-threatening injuries. This is just telling me never to go outside. That's just this episode. Never go outside because you'll get run over. You just get run over. Like a car will just run over you somehow, some way, or you will crash into something and break your eyes or something. Like that's basically what it's telling me.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, let me tell you something geeky, or Wolf. I don't know why I just said geeky there. That just popped up in my head.
I mean, people kind of just pick whatever name, to be honest.
I just say Wolf because I used to have a friend called Wolf that actually.
I mean, that's my main name. Geeky TV is like the network name.
It's the corporate name. It's the corporate name.
My name is Wolf, though.
Anyway, so in New York a couple months ago, like in the beginning of this year, some white guy literally cut a black man down in Manhattan. Dude, in the words of Chris Reagan, dude straight up Zelda a man.
Oh no.
Like, it was just, like, I don't know why this stuff keeps happening outside, but all I know is I just need to pack something. I don't know what I'm gonna pack, a lunchbox or a gun. Either way, I need to pack something to save my life.
Well, yeah, it's not safe out here, bro. I never leave the house without something on me. It's just that simple. I don't care where I'm going. Oh,
here we go. We got cunt of the week, folks. We got cunt of the week. Cunt of the week. Drum roll, please. Boop. Goes to the wolf. I'm joking. No, but
what did I do?
Nah. The cunt of the week goes to this woman named Lily Chun, another Chinese woman on my cunt of the week. Just as clarity, last week, a woman got cunt of the week for there was 2 cunt of the weeks. One from a middle school teacher who got fired because she punched a guy in the face because she claimed he was racist and a Nazi. And she's like in her mid 40s, but she looks like 30s. And another one was a woman who was also a teacher who got fired and got arrested, I think, for having sex with 4 special ed students.
Dog, if you don't what in the fuck is going on?
You won't believe how much fucked up shit you can find on you won't believe how much fucked up shit you can find on ABC News.
Dog.
Whoa! Podcast, baby. Anyway,
So okay.
by the way, this is gonna be on
So
SoundCloud
not
because I'm too lazy to put this
only
on YouTube.
so not only are people out here raping animals because animals can't give consent,
And raping kids and raping
they're
immensely
taking
handicapped people.
advantage
By
of
the way, it was a
women's.
woman who did this, not a guy. So let this
They're
be known.
taking advantage of. I mean, I believe that men and women can be rapists. You know, I don't subscribe to that thing of only men are rapists. I think most people are more shocked when it's a lady, but look.
I saw, but wait, hold on. Before you finish that thought, I saw a lot of comments. People's like, "Oh, why is she going to jail? She must have. Those kids shouldn't have told." I'm like, well, think about it like this, right?
Niggas is weird.
But think about it like this. Yes, on one hand, yes, it's cool to fuck an older woman. Okay. I mean, when I lost mine, I wasn't an older woman. It was like a couple months younger than me. But we'll go into that on a later date. But, right, that's cool. But on the other hand, they're probably not, mentally stable enough to bang a 36-year-old who has a failed marriage. So, it's kind of a mixed bag here. By the way, I wouldn't be too psyched to have sex with a mentally handicapped person after dinner in a parking lot of the same dinner place. That doesn't sound too classy to me.
First off.
Like, why would you fuck in a car? It's not enough
First
space
off,
to do all the crazy stunts for sex. But
yeah.
But let's move on to this.
No, hold up. I got thoughts on that.
She's like, I got a rant going on.
All right, first off, they're high school kids, or
yes, high school kids. They're high school kids. Yes.
They are not mentally equipped, even if they are not special ed, to deal with a woman in her 30s or male. Secondly,
I'll be happy.
They are special needs. How? And I'm not even saying like as people like they don't have worth anything like that. But how cruddy of an individual?
No, it's because she was working with special.
I know, but still, like, how?
I think it applies.
You have to fucking be instead of like going on Tinder or somewhere to get your fix.
And by the way, she's married.
Take it. I mean, yeah, that's another thing. But like, you're taking advantage of people that you know aren't fully equipped to deal with a situation like that. You're disgusting, bro. And for people to say like, well, they shouldn't have told, my nigga. If this was a 36-year-old male teacher,
everyone want to get him on the electrical chair quick.
Yeah, like if it was a 36-year-old male teacher screwing a 16-year-old female, most people would have a problem with that. I don't know why guys like try and do this whole thing like, oh, it's not cool, bro. Like if you under the age, dog, you under the age. There are a bunch of fucking adults out there. Put your ass on Tinder, you thirsty ass thought, and find somebody. Oh my god.
Anyways, it's funny because like for the first before this episode, I've had for the last 2 episodes kids getting fucked. This is the only episode, and I don't know if this is gonna be a trending topic, but like this is the only episode that I don't have where kids are getting fucked by adults, like in some sort of capacity. Like the first episode was a male. Let me give you the scenario. So a male teacher was accused of having child pornography. And I think he did have it, but they couldn't question him because he killed himself with his own gun. He shot himself. And then the second one was women having sex with mentally handicapped kids. So basically, what I'm getting out of this is that I need to go to different countries to smash some of these older teachers. No, I'm joking. That's not the worst thing I've ever said. I mean, have you seen that rage video that Chris Goff posted?
I did.
Yes. Oh yeah, I have to re-upload that on my channel because I have it downloaded, but it got off of his old channel. Remember? Because it got terminated. I gotta upload that shit. But
dude.
By the way, any of these things, if you're shocked or like disappointed or whatnot, internet. First of all, this isn't the worst I can say. I can go as far as I can until I get stopped. Like I can go really far away. I can go a marathon. I can run in terms of saying fucked up things. I could go faster than Usain Bolt. But let's actually read this cunt of the week. So, this woman was accused, or she is sentenced for beating and starving a nanny from China.
What?
Let me read it.
Oh my god.
This is pretty long. This is kind of long, too. So, Lily, I'm just going to say that because I don't know how to pronounce her last name because I'm not Chinese, pleaded guilty of charges for forced labor and third-degree assault. She was sentenced Thursday to a year and a day in jail. That's not enough. Like, why are all these people, why are all these women or people just getting off with like petty charges, like the girl who, like, this is a short tangent, like the girl who assists suicide her dead boyfriend and only
that
gets
shit.
15 months.
Ugh.
I'm like, why does she have like 10?
Well, she got 15 months because she's of the Caucasian variety. Let's just be honest. It's documented that they get life.
And I'm the black male
Especially-
variety. You don't see me getting excuses handed to me because because here's the thing. I wouldn't
That's
care
what
if
I'm
you're
saying, though. There's a difference.
No, here's the
There's
thing. I wouldn't care if you're Caucasian, black, white, Jewish, Mexican, Hispanic, Chinese, alien, purple man,
normal, bro.
blue man.
Normal.
All Wolf, let me finish a thought. Okay?
Yeah, you got it.
You sound so disgusted to be on this thing with me.
Nah, I'm just like you're normal, fam. Racism is not normal. That's the problem.
I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a white woman who rapes kids. I don't care if you're a black man who rapes people with your gun. You should still get at least 10 years because that's fucked up. Because, see, people do not understand that you should really take into account that these people can do serious damage in society. Now, personally, I would rather have every psychopath cremated so that we at least feeding the earth and getting rid of people. This is me joking, by the way. This is not actual thought process, so anyone getting offensive about death penalty can suck a cactus needle.
Well, I can tell you straight up, death to all pedophiles. I don't give a fuck.
Death to all pedophiles. No, just let them go to let them go to jail. Let them get raped and beat up, and then death to pedophiles. That
just as long as they go, they got to get the hell up out of here. That's all I'm saying.
He's like, you get this death and you get the fuck up out of here.
Facts.
But let me read the rest of this. So she sentenced on Thursday to a year and a day in jail, which is not too much, and also ordered that she forfeits her home and pays nearly $100,000 in
reparations.
Yes, there you go. But that's not the word. But that's basically what it is. So basically, she lost her home. She's going to jail for a year. So basically, she is technically in a mini home until she gets back out. And this was St. Paul of suburb St. Paul. Okay, authorities say that the 50-year-old woman nanny was found wandering in the streets. This was last year. Why is it taking? Also, I don't like how things take too long to get investigated with. Like, that's just what.
Yeah.
Battered and malnourished. Her weight. She weighed less than 90 pounds. That's okay. Had several broken bones and bruises on her face. She told police she fled home after being threatened with a butcher knife. The woman was treated well when she worked for Hung in China, but the abuse began after the migration to Minnesota. Shut that phone up, or I will twist his neck.
Hey, man. There's nothing I can do about it, bro.
Just throw it out the window and then get it back when you're done.
I'm talking to you on the phone.
Oh. Yeah, because your video card's still. Do I have to buy you a video card, Wolf, to end this?
Nah, man. I'll get it. I'll get it eventually.
I'll get it in the next 3 years. It'll be fine.
Well, hopefully by January. That's the plan.
The investigators said that she was forced to work up to 18 hours a day doing child care, cooking, and cleaning for less than $2 an hour. Are you kidding me? What? That's less than minimum wage. What? Okay. The nanny asked Hung to buy her a plane ticket to return to China on April of last year, but Hung said that she wasn't allowed to leave and hid her passport. That's just okay. Hung is a Chinese citizen living in the U.S. with a valid visa. Yeah, so this is pretty much the kind of week because you abuse an old woman to do your chores because you're a bad person and you don't like your kids, I guess. Like, this is just the type of thing that really makes me wish that, I swear to fuck, that really makes me wish that people should just die. Like, I don't understand what are we doing wrong that people are just not sane individuals. Like, I don't understand.
Human beings are just terrible creatures. Like,
We're all shitty. We already know that. Everyone knows that humans are shitty. We pillage animals. We pillage the earth. We pillage the fucking water. We pillage everything. We're just shitty people all the time. There's nothing that's gonna change that. But you would think that after all these years we would just stop trying to be less shitty. and it just doesn't happen. Like, it just doesn't. As a 17-year-old, I even understand this, and I'm supposed to be selfish, inept, and very much just an asshole at this stage of my life. And I use
Don't subscribe to those stereotypes.
Don't subscribe to the Jake Pauls and to the Leafies and to the Keemstars and all of that. Actually, Keemstar is pretty okay nowadays. He's not like 2016 Keemstar.
I don't watch none of them niggas.
I don't watch them. I just watch them. Like, if I have to watch, I'll watch. But if I don't have to, which is like I'll probably watch like every 3 to 4 months. That's a good balance, because that's like one video 3 months. Like, that's not bad to me. Like, watching them every day, that's a little bit of a far stretch.
True.
Anyway, we got two. After this, we got one more, and we'll talk about some random shit for a little bit, and then that'll be the end. Swag. 1990s called. They want their memes back.
No.
No, it's mine. All right, ready for this one? This one's just funny to me. I don't know why. Right. 7-year-old shoots aunt in North Louisiana because he was hungry.
Okay, that's just pure ignorance. Moving
no,
on.
you're gonna. No, we're not moving on to the next article. We're gonna read this whole thing. So a 7-year-old, and this is the funny part. A 7-year-old boy shot a .22 caliber rifle 4 times. 2 of them, and wounded his aunt with 2 of the bullets because he was hungry. That was the initial story told by family members at the home. But Tucker says the family has not revealed all the details about it. Set the child off. Until the truth comes out, Tucker says several adults, not the child, may face criminal charges. And thank God they are white. Yes! Yes! We don't take responsibility for this, you cunts. Woo! Virtual high five!
High five indeed. So, you mean to tell me this 7-year-old shot somebody 4 times because he was hungry? Okay, one, either that kid is hella unstable and needs to be in a psychiatric ward, or 2, somebody was.
You want me to link you to the news article so you can see these people, because their faces are funny as hell. One looks like
somebody must have been raping that boy.
One woman looks like a.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's the pictures.
Bruh. She looked like a straight alien.
No, she looks like a trans woman who didn't get the surgery yet.
Why her eyes so big? Why her head?
She has those those goldfish eyes. That's what she got.
Oh yeah, for certain.
According to L. Tucker, the boy has a history of anger issues. So do I, but I know how to control them now because I'm not a retard. But can't be charged with a crime because of the state law maintains that children under the age of 10 are too young to have criminal intent. Which, yeah, that's technically true. They're dumb. The vegetation shows that the boy removed the rifle from the cabinet. How high are these goddamn shit? Who are not putting the guns high enough? The guns high enough. Who are not putting these rifles on the highest shelf? Are you all midgets? Huh?
I mean,
are you Gary Coleman level?
Even if they're not high enough, gun safety 101 is to put your shit away in a safe.
If I ever get guns, which I am, I'm gonna get a license for it when I turn 21, and I'm getting 2 MP5Ks.
Yeah, I mean, definitely do it. You can't really walk around nowadays without any protection. So
no, I just want them. I just want them because I just like the idea of having like guns and knives on me and being equipped.
Oh, I carry knives,
like swords and stuff. I want to be equipped for shit. Like I might save up like a lot of money just to like be a skilled ninja, weeaboo trash man.
I mean, that's kind of
But I will actually know how to use I would actually know how to use my weapon, so I wouldn't be weeaboo trash. So.
Yeah, that's important. That's why I got a lot of stuff. Like I got a bow staff. I got a bunch of swords and knives and stuff that I collect and train with and stuff. Like I want like a dojo in my house.
And I will visit that dojo when I get older. Best believe that shit.
But yeah, you're supposed to have like a safe or something. I don't understand how kids are just getting these guns and shit. Like, where are people putting them?
Yeah, so the middle-aged man, or over middle-aged, because this man is 79.
This busted nigga.
He's being charged on the felony of easy access to a gun for the minor, which is good. Wait, what? I just see a side article that says 13-year-old arrested after cutting girl with knife her mother handed her. I might have to. That might be for a late. That might be for next week. I don't know. Do you want to talk about that? You want me to pull that up now? After this?
Sure.
Okay. But yeah, like I said, you gotta put these guns somewhere, man. You can't be having them willy nilly around there because people are gonna die and people are gonna get hurt. Okay, we already had. This is. I swear, there will be no episodes where I won't find children doing something very fucking disturbing. Like, I don't think there will ever be an episode where it's like nothing to do with children. There will certainly be an episode where a kid's not getting fucked, but kids doing some fucked up shit. Now that's a different story. There's always gonna be a kid on this podcast, but not in the pedophile kind because I like girls my age and above, boys. Anyway, I'm not like any of these 18-year-olds who have sex with 14-year-olds. Like, no.
Yeah.
That's the thing, Lily. There's a girl I know who's 14. She's dating like no. I remember this girl I met in summer school. She said she was like 15 or something. She has like a guy who's like mid 20s, or in his 20s.
I was 17 talking to a 21-year-old.
No, it wasn't like that. I mean, like she was having sex with a guy, and she's like what, 15, 16, and he's like. If I remember correctly, over 25.
Ooh, no.
And they're fucking.
That's
so
not even like in the ballpark.
I know, like, there's like a bunch of girls like, oh, I only date older guys. They're like, well, you're trying to get them arrested, fam. So, yeah, good job, good logic.
Well, I mean, you could date older and it just be like a year older. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean like, yeah, I mean like that. But I'm saying like the girls when they say in New York, I date older guys, they mean like 20s and 30s, like no
That's
joke.
20
like,
and 30.
Like this, like Wolf. I'm telling you this right now. Do not move out into the city if you're gonna live in New York. Don't move out to the city. At least go to the state where it's like deers and shit. Because at least you have to worry about animals trying to kill you and not other black people. Like,
yeah,
I don't understand how this stuff goes.
Well, I'm from DC, bro, so I understand. I don't like the congestion of the city. Period. I like my space.
I mean, I know you are. I think if I remember correctly, aren't you coming down here for the Black Panther?
Yes, I am.
Oh yeah, I gotta join up on you guys with that. I want to join in because I know if I take my mom to another superhero movie, I'm gonna be mad because she's gonna sleep through it or be on her phone. Literally, when we watched Spider-Man, she was on her phone and then she took a nap. I was like, okay. I was too busy liking the movie to like actually care. And you want to also know what's funny? Some girl in front of me, like a 13-year-old, she also was watching a movie on her phone. I was like, motherfucker.
What? How you gonna come to a movie to watch a movie?
It was like the two other kids who were 13 or 14 was watching the movie. Mm-hmm. She was just like, eh. Like, I was like, oh my fucking god. Like, it just gave me flashbacks when I watched Deadpool with my stepdad, like, last year. And it was like a bunch of people being loud, like, on the side. And I was like, nigga, won't you shut the fuck up? Watch this movie when it comes out on DVD if you want to see this shit. Then don't come to the movie theater and waste my time while I'm trying to enjoy myself with people getting killed by Deadpool, which I can't wait for the movie to come out next year, even though I won't be old enough to see it, technically, I think. I'm not sure. I gotta check that later.
I'm ready to check that one out.
Yeah, I want to see it. But, like I said, keep your guns high. Don't let kids have them, because they're gonna do stupid shit. Okay, let's read this 16-year-old one that I just found on the side. So, this was in New Orleans. I don't know if they're white or black or not. If I get named, I'll probably get a good answer. So, 16-year-old girl is behind bars after her mother handed her a knife that she used to cut another girl during a fight. Jesus Christ, are you serious? 16-year-old got a fight with an 18-year-old girl on August 20th, which was only like Sunday? Is that Sunday?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was Sunday. According to initial reports by the NOPD.
Yeah, it was Sunday.
All right, thanks. 16-year-old then met her with her mother, who took her to look for the 18-year-old. Mother and daughter found the pair of 18-year-old girls or whatever around 6:45 p.m. They were really creeping up on this bitch, and got to which she got a knife and cut her. I think she cut off her hand, or no, I think she just cut her, and she got arrested for battery charges. This is fucking dumb.
Her mom.
This is some petty bullshit. This really does sound like some black people shit, but it could also be some white people crazy shit too. Like, you can go either way.
Yeah, that's like an in the middle of the road kind of shit.
Like, I don't know. I don't know who these people think they are, but they're not no Goku. They're not no Naruto. They're not none of this shit. Okay, like if you're gonna cut someone, at least do it effectively. Like I don't understand the logic behind these people's thought process.
What happened to just fighting? If you lose, you lose. If you win, you win.
No, because some people are really because people are scared.
Out on me.
Because
I'm gonna break your damn wrist.
Because here's the thing, right? This is what, because I'm a teenager, so I know how this sounds. People are really scared of losing because they don't want to get the backlash of it. Like people saying, "Oh, you lost, you get your ass whooped," and shit like that. So they rather kill someone, so then they look better but go to jail, than lose but still be alive. Like you get what I'm trying to say? Now me.
So they don't have heart, is what you mean?
Yeah, they're pussies, like, essentially. Like I'll give you an example, right? So if I ever get in a fight, I wouldn't try to kill people. I would try to maim. I would try to hurt you to where you wouldn't try to hurt me back. That's the difference with my moral code. My moral code, if I can actually speak English once in my life, is pretty low, but it's not that low. I have some pretty good standards when it comes to living life. I'm a pretty good person all around. I'm a neutral person. I'm chaos and peace mixed together with a dash of edginess. Mm-hmm. Edgy dabs.
Edgy dash.
Dash? I said dabs. This
I was eating, so my word slurred.
Slurred. Anyway, let's move on to the last news. Let's move on to the last news article we got here. You're gonna love this. You're gonna absolutely love this. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Brace yourself, because this isn't bad, but when you think about it, it really is really bad.
I am bracing.
Is your body ready?
I think so.
Man accused of sharing meth, LSD with his daughters.
I'm done.
Just the cherry on the top of the shit cake that is this podcast. From robots to people stabbing other people to crack addicts. Like this has been just an array of. See, well, this is why you should have probably watched the first two, because then you would have had an idea what you was getting into.
I see, but this is a lot more fun.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know what's happening, so this makes this much more. This is like the Eric Andre show. I'm coming in, I don't know what's going on. I just wanted to come on just to come on. And then next thing you know, someone's in a bathtub that has milk in it.
Pretty much.
By the way, before I read this, I want to say that I will try to have another guest on for next week or whenever I can do this next podcast. I want to say who I'm trying to get, but I know it's probably not going to happen because he doesn't want to be associated with any of this. You want me to tell you right now?
Sure.
Because everyone was excited for me to get you on because of how fucked up I am. So more people was excited. Mostly Flame. He's like, Flame and CJ really want to watch this after I upload it. But
oh, God.
The next person I want to get? I want to try and get Rizzy. I know he's not going to go for it, but it's going to be so hard. But I'm going to get it to happen eventually. If not Rizzy, I want Slick. I want one of those two.
Slick will probably come in.
Yeah, but he probably wouldn't stay.
I mean, you can still shoot your shot with Rizzy, but Rizzy don't like to be involved with fuckery or talk about fuckery in general. I don't really mind.
Yeah, that's why I like you more than Rizzy, because you're more lean back than him in terms of all the fuckery shit. Because I can talk to you about it, and I don't get judged like I'm some kind of like weird asshole.
Nah, man, I'd be stiff all day at work. Sometimes it's nice to just come on the stream with you guys and see y'all talk about some dumb shit, to be honest with you.
It's like, I don't want to come home and just be the same thing I'm at work, which is just a lazy, boring cunt. I want some excitement in my life.
You know how hard it is for me to contain myself at work? Please. Like, I'm...
Talk about your work stuff, because I want this podcast. I want this to be the first podcast I have that goes over an hour.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I can't really go into detail.
I know, but like just a brief thing.
I work for a gaming company.
That doesn't sound cool at all. No one ever wants to work at a gaming place. No, that sounds boring.
Bruh, you'd be surprised.
I'm being sarcastic because I know that's the whole joke in it.
Man, that novelty wear off fast. Daddy.
Is it GameStop?
No.
Oh,
It's actually way more involved than that. I actually help create video games.
Oh, well. That doesn't sound fun. And this is coming from someone who makes mods, which isn't on the big scale like video games, but it's still pretty frustrating.
It's hella stressful. You don't get paid enough for it.
I don't get paid at all to do mods. Fuck you, mean?
Nah, but I'm just saying, like, for this, like, if I went to California or somewhere, I'd have like triple my salary. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'd have a lot of long hours, and they just kind of want you to sit there and be a fucking robot and type shit and play shit and don't have feelings, don't pee, don't have any emergencies,
don't pee.
Don't be a human being.
It's like, I'm a woman, damn it. My vagina can't hold pee as much as a male can, okay?
I mean,
fuck you mean?
Bruh, today I got in trouble for talking. I'm sitting there like,
what are you in high school?
Serious. That's what I'm saying. I was
like that shit I should get in trouble for, not you.
I am a 23-year-old fucking adult.
23? I thought he was a little bit older than that, to be honest.
Huh? No,
I thought he was like 25.
Why does everybody say that?
Because you're friends with Rizzy and he's like in his 30s.
Well, yeah, I guess you got a point.
And Slick has a kid, so like it kind of makes sense.
But Slick is like my age, though. I think Slick is actually 25.
Mistakes happen, folks. Nah, I'm joking. The miracle of childbirth is a miracle, I guess.
Hey man, he loved his baby. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that all matters. As long as he's being a good dad, it doesn't matter.
Slick is a great dad, from what I can tell. I talk to Slick occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally.
I love his little relationship with his daughter. It's sweet. But yeah, man, fuck that job. Fuck this shit. Fuck how much time
like
that shit absorbs.
If YouTube wasn't such a politically leaning ad sucking or dick sucking site, you could probably get a lot of money out of it.
Man, I just want enough to survive. Like,
Wolf, this is what you need to do, okay? If you want the big bucks on YouTube, you sell your soul to the devil. You clickbait your boobs if you have boobs anyway.
See, that's what I have to do as a female.
I mean, Wolf, I don't know if you have tits, so I can't really make a joke or judge them.
I have a very curvy body.
Okay, whatever you say, Wolf. Whatever you say to make yourself feel better. To make yourself feel better. Okay, you can say that on this podcast.
Hold up. I will send you.
Because besides the fact that I can go on this big roast tangent on how you're in love with a man in the military, which I could go way off on that, which I'm choosing not to, because
that's my bae.
Yeah, no, but I'm choosing not to for respect purposes and because I want to have more friends than enemies. So I'm gonna keep that on the back burner until I do a roast on everybody that I know for a video for joking purposes. But but just because what you say may be true doesn't mean it's necessarily true.
All right. Hey man, I'm not for all the lying and shit. I live my truth.
But that's as I was saying before I got into that little tangent. But you have to be on YouTube. You got to show your tits, your ass, your face if you're pretty, and you gotta appeal to the 13-year-olds.
The 13-year-olds.
Because Wolf, guess what? If you're gonna be a rapper on the YouTubes, you gotta make diss tracks. You have to have that Disney Channel flow. You're telling me? You're hearing me?
Fuck.
You gotta. England has to be your city, okay? England has to be your city.
No. Fuck England.
England has to be your city, and you gotta sell like a god church. You gotta sell like a god church. Do you hear me?
I'm not.
Are you selling at Are you selling like a god church?
Bang bang. Proof that baby girl got a body. I just don't dress like it 24/7. I'm a tomboy.
I don't know. It looks more like fat. Let me stop. Let me not be an asshole. I'm not gonna comment on it because I feel weird commenting on my female friends' bodies.
I don't have any.
I just feel weird myself. But let's.
But yeah, I got a body. I just don't dress like I ain't got time for that shit. I want people to come to me.
Just be a thought on YouTube and you'll be perfectly fine. Okay.
Dog, I don't want to be that.
Wolf, I'm telling you now. Be like Zoe Burger. Nudes at 1 million. I will help you as long as I get 1 million too. Let's go, boys. Let's do it. Nudes at 1 mil. We're doing this. Nah. Because Wolf has more respect for her body than most people on the site.
I do, bro. I ain't got time for that. I want people to come to the channel because they enjoy the content. They enjoy what I'm producing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want people coming to my channel because I'm a girl and I look
because I'm a girl and I have have a nice body.
It's like I don't want these nerds coming to my channel because they see a nice 8 out of 10 up in here. Like,
Hey man, I do all right. That's all I'm gonna say.
I do okay for what I have. Okay, let's leave it at that.
I mean, look. I ain't never had no complaints.
TMI.
I didn't even say shit.
Yes, you did. That was enough. You said enough for me to use my imagination. Wolf, I'm 17. I can use my imagination to know where that goes.
Oh, nobody. What even try to go that way? Lord Jesus. Just know I'm in a happy, committed relationship.
With a man who's gonna probably die one day. Well, then again, we're all gonna die one day. Let me not say that.
We're all gonna die one day.
Yeah,
but
most people just slowly die. Some people die faster than the others. Let's just say that.
I think he's psychotic enough to survive. He'll be fine.
It's like I think he'll pull an Archer where the guy just like sees his buddy die and just go on a complete rampage.
I mean, seriously though, that's like his bread and butter.
My mom, like on a more personal note, my mom wants me to go to the military or something when I get out of school, and I'm going to trade school. I'm like, no, because I don't want to die for my country. I don't believe in all that like dying for your country stuff. Now it depends on situations, but like if it's just like meaningless, like just you go on patrol and then like an ISIS man comes and like cuts your dick off in your head, like it's like that's some stuff I don't want to happen to me. Like if I want to die, I want to die with having adopted kids or regular kids. And, like, being like, I love you. Here's my mother's necklace to take to your grandkids. Sayonara. See you in hell. Peace. And then, that's it. Like, I don't... Like, I want to live my life, dude. I don't want to get shot, gunned down because of some other crazy people from a different country.
Hey, man, I mean, if nobody's out there protecting it, though, you're going to get shot.
No, but I mean, I understand if, like, people go to war if it's, like, something like World War III.
I feel you.
Like, that's way more understandable than just, like, patrols and getting in other people's business for what? Oil.
I mean, yeah, I agree with that.
The money that we can't pay for because we're so much in debt. Like, come on.
Yeah, I think America spreads itself entirely too thin. I don't believe helping out other countries when there's clearly a bunch of issues in your own, so I agree with you on that.
But then again, that's what happens when you have SJWs and feminists and all these other fucking assholes who wants to jam people in their fucking asses with this. We're racist all the time, and we're oppressing minorities and all this bullshit. Because as a black person, I have never been oppressed by any other people besides my own race. Because I act different. So, whatever.
True. I mean, I feel you. It's a complicated situation. I'll give you that.
Anyway, let's read the story before we end this stream.
Alright.
So the man was arrested August 2nd, which was like 3 days ago, in connection with 2 courts of possession of controlled substance, 2 courts of possession of drug what's this word?
Paraphernalia.
Paraphernalia? Are you sure?
Basically, like if you have a bong or a weed pipe.
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I just had to make sure. Possession. By the way, I'm so fucking hot in this room. I hate having to do recordings and turn off my fan.
Trust me, I'm in the same situation. I'm trying to make sure my fan.
I really wish it was like a couple of days ago when it was raining outside because it was just cool breezes and I didn't have to worry about being so damn hot.
I feel you.
I feel bad for the people in Texas though, cause it just reminds me of when Hurricane, I don't know if it was Hurricane Katrina in 2005 or whatever, came to Virginia, and like we didn't experience that worst because we lived on the top floor. The worst that we had to have was wet. It was funny too. This is a funny story, a short funny story. So when Hurricane Katrina happened, right, it was me and my mom in the house. It died down, right, and the only worst thing we really had was having no TV and the floor being wet. And you know why the floor was wet? Because our downstairs neighbor got flooded.
Oh no!
Like it was just that was like kind of funny to me how like the worst thing happened to us, but at a cost of our downstairs neighbor getting her whole house flooded. Like that was just funny to me. I mean, it's fucked up obviously, but it was kind of funny. Anyway, Scott Dodge's daughter Alexa, or I don't even think that's Alexa because that's an E. Ela and girlfriend Susan, or whatever you say, or Shelly North, also were arrested for multiple felony drug charges. Scott other daughter, 17-year-old, was released to a parent in charges are pending, according to Bella Vista police. Oh yeah, basically this is just saying that this man had drugs and he was sharing it with $2 to, I guess, sell, essentially. For what?
That's crazy.
That's what it seems like. What they're talking about for what I read so far, and I can't scroll down because my fucking browser is being a piece of shit. So I might have to just close out of it and just talk about what I just read because I'm too lazy to go back to the tab I was at because reasons.
I hear a lot of.
But like, see, me personally, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, any of that stuff. Like,
did you straight edge?
Yeah, but I'm not like you know, the type of straight edge is like, oh, I'm better than you. Like just for dramatic effect, I'm gonna get close to the mic because I got that Blue Yeti mic, so I can get all dramatical and shit. Like, I'm better than you because I don't drink and smoke. You could just call me God because that's what I am. Better than you. Like stuff like that. Like.
Yeah, those are the annoying types.
But me, I'm just like, I don't drink. Like, if people be like my mom always likes to say, oh, one day a girl you're gonna love so much, you might have that good pussy and what. Like she just how she talks to me all the way. She's like, oh, you have that good pussy and shit. And like, she didn't say shit, but I'm just adding more words. And like, she might be like, oh, you want to smoke or drink this thing? I'm like, no, I'm not that ignorant. I don't get into peer pressure. If I gave in the peer pressure, I would be drinking and smoking a long time ago. Like, this isn't anything new to me, peer pressure. Okay, you have good vagina, you can make my dick hard. Okay, I'm like, what? Like, no. Like, I don't get the reasoning behind that, which she always says. She always likes to say that to me. It's like, that reasoning is just terrible because I do not even get, like, girls and me, and I guess you disappear for like 5 seconds. But
I did.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
My boyfriend was calling me, actually.
GG. So I guess we'll wrap this up real fast in like the next 3 to 5 minutes. But like,
yeah, my bad. He FaceTime, so it like auto canceled out the call.
But he's like, 1 second, I'm talking to a 17-year-old, and he's like, wait, what?
I was like, hold on, I'm still being interviewed, bro.
No, I wish you would have said the 17-year-old part because you would have probably been like, wait, what are you saying now?
Yeah, he's just like, what? Because he's drunk right now.
GG, boys. But like, yeah, she's like, oh, a girl might get you to do something you don't want to do. I'm like, that's like, okay, you can give good blowjobs and you have a good vagina. Okay, so like, if I like, people don't realize that girls and me do not mix. So it's like, and before you say anything, Wolf, and before you say anything, Wolf, even though I am talking to you, that doesn't mean what I'm talking about, that I'm saying I'm not good with girls. I'm talking about in like a like intimate sort of way. Not sexually, like sex. I mean like relationships and whatnot. Literally, I spent like a whole 3 weeks to try to convince a girl to go out with me. It didn't work. So now I'm gonna shoot myself. But we'll go into that to another day. But yeah,
everyone takes a loss. It's all good.
No, I take losses all the time. I've been taking losses since 2013. So like, yeah, like this isn't new to me. I just get over it and then that's it. I go into the next girl that the rejection.
I mean, that's all you can do, just get over it. I've done a lot of stupid shit behind niggas, let me tell you.
You be cheating on people, huh?
Huh?
You been cheating on people?
No, I'm not a cheater, but I have done a lot of stupid stuff for my
example. Give me an example. We gotta make this thing juicy, okay? This is gonna be the highest rated on fucking my. You do realize that I'm trying to make this like one of the most highest liked and rated thing on SoundCloud for my thing, right? Like, I'm too lazy to make this. I'm too lazy to put it on YouTube because like it would take more time to like process the video and the audio and then put it on the channel. Yeah, so that's why I'm not doing the podcast like that. I put it on SoundCloud, and it's like either you watch it on SoundCloud or you're not watching it at all because I'm not putting it on YouTube until I feel like not lazy.
Right.
So, but yeah, give me an example.
Shit, I've done a lot of fucking stupid shit. Alright, perfect example. I drove from DC to, I think it was somewhere in North Carolina.
Jesus Christ. I mean, that's not that long, but still, like,
really? But before a guy.
I never went that far. I mean, I did get cucked. I ended up
getting put in the middle of said jam and had to, yeah.
Try to find your way out.
I'm here right now. Fuck.
No, I didn't say try, I said find.
Oh.
Sorry, my broken English precedes me yet again. But yeah.
No, it's the wine kicking in.
I mean, at least you have a man that you love. So that all that really matters right now.
What matters to me is that it's reciprocated and he's like in the appropriate manner.
So you're not dating an asshole then like everyone else.
No, I'm not dating an asshole. I'm actually with a really good guy for once in my life.
Good. Virtual high five.
Thank you, man. It's been
because if you come to New York,
I was 14.
Because literally, if you come to New York, it's just guys being shitty to girls, and then and then you got the guys like me when they leave their fuckboy boyfriends. Like after a couple months, it's been over and stuff, and you try to date them, they get all defensive, and then go out with another it's a double entendre that never ceases to end.
It's a cycle. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
My mom's like, "Oh, you're gonna get girls when you get 18." I'm like, "No, they're exactly the same way in their like early 20s." What? Like this?
Well, what's wrong with your situation though is because I got a friend that's out in New York, and that's why I'll be out there for the Black Panther joint.
Yeah.
But he was telling me the same shit. I think it has something to do with New York specifically, the kind of cycles that y'all girls go through.
Yeah, like, girls. I don't. Last time I remember, I know you didn't mean like that, but what it sounded like to me is that you said that like I was a girl. I was about to say last time I remember, I don't have vagina. I have a dick, ma'am.
That's not what I meant.
That can get hard properly.
You're New York female species, okay?
Species, like we're on a different planet here.
Y'all are.
Okay.
Nah, but like I know out here in the DMV, after getting burned a couple times out here, most girls just like keep to themselves, work, and then
I'm gonna offend gay people by turning lesbian, even though I don't really like women that much.
I don't know what the fuck that life's about, because ain't enough niggas in the world to do me wrong, do that shit. I love penis too much. If you turning, that means you was already thinking about it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Personally, and that's no diss to y'all community.
That's no diss to the LGBT.
No diss at all.
QRSIBTWSYNG.
Like it's just like when they say that they're born that way. Like okay, if people are born.
Like I'm not homophobic. Like I'm not homophobic. Like just because I disagree with gay people doesn't mean I'm homophobic. You fucking assholes. Like I get that so much. People are like, oh, you don't like gay people. I'm like, no. I just disagree with different people who have different sexual preferences. Like I don't understand your reasoning. Like what?
Yeah, I mean, I don't give a shit personally. Like don't cause no friction in my life. I ain't got no friction in yours. That's how I feel about it. If you out here being extra for no fucking reason, that's what I find a little annoying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just like, bruh, just chill. Like, there's no need for all of your fuck shit. Like, just be happy and do whatever the fuck you want to do, dog. Nobody trying to block that. Do your thing. I don't give a fuck. Just leave me alone. Yeah. But that's my theory on a whole lot of stuff. Yeah. Like, I'm the kind of person where it's like, if I don't mess with you, don't fucking mess with me. If I give you respect, give me respect back, and everything's peachy. The moment you try and two-step me or cross me, you're going to have to either see me with the hands or see me with the hands.
It's like there's no other option. You're either going to get punched or you're not going to get punched. It's your choice.
You're going to catch a kick.
You're going to get kicked in the face or get punched. Like,
exactly.
Don't be a dick. But back to the meth and LSD. Like, I don't understand. Are you going to sell this stuff? Like, I don't know how many people still, like... I don't understand how many people still even do hardcore drugs like that. It can't be a big population.
Apparently, a lot of people now, a lot of Caucasians, because heroin is this huge epidemic now that they're.
What is it? The 80s? The fuck?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like where I'm at, heroin is a huge epidemic right now, and it's only huge because it's affecting the rural white people. Like when it was in DC, nobody was saying shit, but now that it's out down this way, everybody's like, "Oh my God, it's this terrible, horrible thing. They need help." You know what I'm saying?
It's like, oh yeah, they need help until you send them to jails to get raped.
Yeah.
Like, but
I mean, I know they have programs out here or whatever. But yeah, there are definitely people that still do super hard drugs. Why? I don't really know. I ain't never dabbled in them circles and never will.
Me either. I know that you probably like occasionally like drink, right?
I drink. I'm drinking wine right now.
I'm drinking wine right now while I'm talking to you. To make this a lot more better.
Yeah.
like seriously. But like me, I just don't get it. People who do drugs. Like I'm just like whatever. It's like you do drugs as long as you can like take care of yourself and be a proper member of society. Go ahead, do whatever drugs you want.
It seems like so much work to be a drug addict. Like,
because it seems like you need to have a lot of money to even have drugs, and even then, you can just
right?
you will waste all your money on drugs, and then not have enough money for drugs anyway.
It seems like honestly, you're just better off getting your fucking life together. Like you about to waste so much time. You about to still be poor. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you might as well just just go.
Excuse me?
A lot of the times,
Oh.
I'll go hit the bag or something. Like, people got to figure out different outlets. Drugs ain't the answer, bro. You be sitting there as a shell of a person. Get it together.
Well, that's the last news thing. Do you want to talk about any personal stuff before we actually end the stream or not? Anything you want to get off your chest right here, right now on the Outcast podcast?
Featuring I might be taking a hiatus.
Oh, soon. Again?
No, I mean like an actual.
Oh, okay.
Hiatus. I'm doing some career changes, and it requires me to go to training for like 6 months or whatever. So I don't know if I'm gonna have access to my shit. But that's one thing. I got the Crash Bandicoot video. I swear to God, is almost ready.
Yes, I've been getting on your ass for it for 2 reasons. One, I actually want to see it, and two, because I actually want to get more subscribers. Because I'm a petty fuck who wants more subscribers. Yes, for the clips. No, I'm just joking. I actually want to see the video. That's the real reason. Because if I really wanted more subscribers, I would just bug Rizzy.
I mean, yeah,
like that's the truth, yeah. But
the only thing that's holding it up is that because I'm doing like all the editing for the tour stuff that I was in, that I like put together too.
Yeah.
So I'm like doing that on the same fucking computer. So Crash Bandicoot's coming out. The Batman Harley Quinn blog review joint is coming up, and that video should be out at some point. Defenders is coming out.
Defenders, yeah, I saw like half of the episode because I found it on some website because I don't have Netflix, and I like it so far. I have to go back on that website to finish the rest of the episodes.
Cause it's pretty good. I think the characters mesh well together.
Yeah.
And then didn't Death Note just come out too?
Yeah, I heard people don't like it. Some people don't like it. I heard a lot of people don't like it.
I'm trying to figure out why there's a black and a white dude. Like
because you need to have what's it called again? Hold up, let me figure this out. Diversity. There we go.
But I know that's not
diversity.
Diversity.
You need diversity in your films, otherwise you're racist. Or more specifically, just have black people in it in general, and you'll be A-okay.
I mean, but it's set in Japan though. That's my thing. Like it was kind of like you know how like a lot of people got upset about Ghost.
Yeah, I was about to say Ghost in the Shell comes first to mind. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was just like, okay. I mean, even from the art style, you can kind of be like, well, it's kind of ambiguous, and she's an android. And don't get me wrong, I really feel like Asian people should have way more like screen time because you barely see them. Like the first thing that comes to mind when I think of an Asian actor is The Walking Dead.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? This is the thing that people make the argument for, which is a valid argument, is that they say that they get all these popular film actors like Scarlett Johansson and like, you know, all these people, so that it can get more people to look at the movie because there's a recognizable face. Now that makes sense, but I also say, why don't you put new people up so then you can have more people you can put on different movies, so you don't have to keep using the same people. Because it's the same way like in a WWE. If you keep pushing the same faces, eventually people are going to get tired and want to see something else.
Which is exactly what's happening.
Because casual fans are fickle, just like how WWE fans are getting really fickle with who they see or what wrestlers they support and stuff.
Fuck yeah. I mean, I definitely get that. Like I said, I don't think Ghost in the Shell was the most egregious situation. Like, I know there's one out right now that's like in filming, and apparently it's like an actual Japanese American character that was like created.
Yeah.
Specifically for this comic series or whatever, because there wasn't enough representation. And the white female actor went out and got a white dude to be this leading Japanese actor. So those are the kind of situations where I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Everybody should be pissed off about this, because what the fuck is the point of this?
Yeah.
I don't really understand, like I said, why L is black and what's his face? I can't think of his name right now. Is white. I don't know why we couldn't just do Asian actors. Like we have them out there. It's a Netflix series. It's not like I only recognize the black dude. Who's the white dude?
Have you seen that autism series that Netflix released?
Nah.
I seen it. It's really good.
What's it called?
I think is Atypical. That's what it's called.
Atypical.
Yeah, it seems good. Like the kid is trying to It's basically, I'll give you a basic summary of the plot. This kid
Alright.
has autism and he's getting into the dating world and he's trying to figure all this out. And is this? I'll give you like one kind of like mini spoiler. There's a side plot. Unless you don't want that, but
No. Spoilers don't deter me from watching.
yeah, that's what I don't get. People get mad like, oh, no spoilers. Like it doesn't really, because like if you hear the spoiler like 2 or 3 weeks, you're probably gonna forget about it. So like it doesn't matter to me.
I mean, why wouldn't you want to experience that scene for yourself? Though? That's my thing. It's like, bitch, just watch the show. Stop being a baby.
Like there's a side plot with the mother and father, and the mother like cheats on the father at some point in the episode. I won't tell you when. But
that sucks.
Yeah, and you know, if you can already tell from what I said, it's gonna blow up near the end. But yeah, so that's one of the side stories that goes on and stuff. Yeah, it's a really good. I think it's pretty okay. Like it treats people who have mental illnesses very fair. Like it's not like, oh, he's like all like he looks retarded or something like that. Like he just looks like a normal person, but like his brain works differently.
And that's actually the case.
And you can relate to it too.
With autism.
And like you can relate to it too as a normal person when it comes to the relationship stuff, because you don't have to be 30 or 40 or like 13 or whatever to realize that relationships, no matter if you have a sane brain or not, is hard. So
yeah.
And also, by the way, I know you didn't bug me about this. Remember that mod I was making, the Lab 7734 mod that I was doing?
Yes.
Yes. So I have somewhat of an official date. It should be coming out in October, not early October, mid October, and the latest November, and then lateness it will be in the Christmas, because I'm waiting for the guy to finish mapping the part that I need him to map and detail all the stuff. Then I have to do my stuff, and then all I have to do now is just wait for the other voice actors.
All right.
So after that, I'll be done, because I already have all the stuff I need in the game. I already have all the special stuff I want and all that stuff. So I'm just waiting on other people now. Because if I wasn't waiting for other people, I would have already had the map released. So.
Hey, that's so cool. I can't wait for it to come out.
Yeah. So that's basically it. So I guess this podcast is over. Shouts out to the Wolf for being my first ever podcast guest, and my first ever female podcast guest. Because I think it would be really hard to find a female who will want to do this with me and not give up like the 10-minute mark. It's not even that you're chill. It's just the fact that you're like laid back. Like you're not gonna be like deterred to all the shit I say, like other people, like most people. So I might have a guest for next one. If not, it'll be later down the line. Then I'll just be by myself again, making another 40-minute podcast video about how children are getting raped by adults again. I guess
that has got to stop. Oh my god!
What, me talking about it, or the news reporting it?
No, like the fact that it's happening.
So I'm assuming, Wolf, that you're gonna be hooked on my podcast now and like just watch it every other week.
Yeah, you said it's on SoundCloud, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, send me the link on
I'll send you it. I'll send you it after I edit like all the fuck ups, or even if I feel like, cause sometimes I'll like be like, fuck it, I'll just edit the background noise and then that's it, and just that's it.
I feel you.
And it'd just be like an hour. How long have we been doing this? It'll be like an hour. It'll be almost an hour and a half of just bullshittery, of just like robot voices.
You gotta keep the part in where I'm yelling at my family.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that in there. I'm talking about I'm literally like thinking right now, oh, I should just leave it all as just like a rough cut, just like edit the audio to make it sound better and then just put it out, like even if it's shit, because then it'll be more funnier that way.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be way more fun.
Anyway, for like the 1 or 2 people who don't know who she is, go to her channel and subscribe to her. You know, link will be in whatever I have in the SoundClouds.
Yep, and check out Legend of the Geek.
Yes, and support her on Patreon if you're a rich fuck. Go check.
Hey man, you can support for as little as $1 a month.
And go support me by subscribing to my 119 subscribers. I will be
subscriber 120.
You?
Own.
Wait, what?
Sorry, I'm a little tipsy now. I was saying go be subscriber 120
Yes.
for you. And
I mean,
on.
someone was 120 and then someone unsubscribed, sadly.
I
It was,
hate when that shit
it's
happens.
funny.
That
No,
happens to my channel so much.
here's the funny part, right? So, like, I had 112. Like, I had 114. Then I went down to 112. Then it went up to 117, and then it went up to 120, and then it went down to 119. So,
you know
like,
what's weird about my channel?
Yeah.
I get subscribers whenever I don't upload.
Yeah, that's the same thing for me. I haven't uploaded in a month.
That shit is crazy. Like, I could leave for like a month and I'll get like 10, 20 subscribers.
And then you come back, make a video, you lose like 100.
Yeah, so what is that about?
People are like, oh, she actually makes decent content? Nope. Unsubscribe.
My feelings be so hurt. I'll be like, damn, man.
Hey, think about it like this, Wolf. If everyone unsubscribes from your channel, at least you'll have one person watching.
Well, I appreciate
which is your grandmother.
Actually, my grandmother doesn't support my channel at all.
No, that was the whole joke. That it was
thank
leading. I was making.
No, but she really
me.
doesn't watch anything. My mom watches. Kind of.
I don't want. No one really watches my stuff because of how like crude I am. Because if you haven't noticed, and I know we're going longer than what I was about to like end this, but like if you haven't noticed, but my channel is literally terms of just me saying fucked up things, playing fucked up video games, raging a lot, ranting about little kids, talking about feminism. I literally made a Sandy Hook joke in the video. Like I feel a little bit bad for it, but at the same time I don't, because it's just humor. I don't actually mean it. And all this other stuff. Bless you.
Aye. Thank you, man.
And stuff like that. Like, my channel is just, like, fuckery 101. But it's, like, the good kind.
There is nothing wrong with fuckery.
Anyway, it's been Bash the Outcast. It's been The Wolf, a.k.a. Geeky TV. You know, like, share all this shit. Do whatever you do on SoundCloud or whatever, because I'm still new to it. Check out all her projects. Check out my stuff and my eventual failed rap career when I ever do that eventually. And, and also show this to your grandmother who doesn't know how to use a computer, because you just don't want to teach her because you're just an ignorant person and doesn't appreciate your family members. And I'll see you later for the next podcast if I can get Rizzy or Slick to join, because then that would just be like probably be a little bit over this one because of their reactions. But I don't think they would come on. But anyway,
if you get Slick one, I'm
Slip Mike. If you can help me get one of them on, I swear I will pay you money legitly. Because
I probably can't persuade Rizzy. I could probably get Slick.
Because also I talked to Rizzy about doing a video with me on Left 4 Dead 2, because I didn't want to do a fighting video. I wanted to do on the because I want to do it on the Ignorant Random for two reasons. So he doesn't think I'm trying to get subscribers necessarily, because I actually do want to play with him, and because it doesn't really matter if it's fighting or not. I just want to play video games with Rizzy, because I don't really get to play that much because I don't have a PlayStation 4 because I'm a broke black man and whatnot. And I text him about it, and he never really texts me back besides the stuff on stream. So,
well, Rizzy is terrible with texting, period. Let me tell you. Like, this nigga will think that he actually sent me a reply and realize 3 days later he was like, oh shit, I thought I sent it. I had already answered my question.
But yeah, go see
it's
her.
All love, though. That's the homie.
Go see her stuff. Go see my stuff. Like this stuff. And I'll see you later for the next podcast or whatever I do. Whatever. Peace.
All right, bro. I'm about to go to sleep.
See ya.